Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 1. In the last episode, we end up defeating the opposite armor because, just making an enemy upside down makes it miraculously different. And we managed to also meet, we end up finding out that Cid's major goal is to be able to fix up gummy ships. We end up getting our navigation gummy. So now we can be able to actually go to new worlds. But not before we actually explore a bit. Since we defeated the Garn armor, we now have the capabilities of seeing what's really up now. So we also gain Arrow. So Arrow is essentially a wind defensive spell that allows you to go ahead and, you take less damage, but the problem is that when Arrow does, not really a problem, when Arrow gets to level 2, Aurora, you actually will be able to get the ability to damage your opponent. And then, there's also Aroga, except Aroga is optional, and you're probably wondering why that's optional upgrade, and you'll see why soon. Anyways, every time you get a certain amount of doggos, or Doge, you end up coming back to Panda and Parita. I don't really know their names. I never watched the 101 Dalmatians. All I know is that it is indeed a game. I mean, a movie. Ugh. Pongo and Perdita. You get Kiragaji, Faragaji, and that's about it. That is about all we're gonna get. But yeah, we end up getting access to that, so be sure to always come back. They will end up giving you, they're actually the ones that will give you an upgraded to your wind element. Sadly, however, you need all 101 to be able to get that. Alright, so now it is time for everybody's favorite section, the gummy ship section. Shall we view the tutorials? No, because we'll actually be here forever if we don't. Alright, so we're going to actually customize our gummy ship. And see, the Ruta Mark II, is indeed a Ruta. I'm actually going to cut this and I will show you my glorious creativity. So be right back, folks. I completely forgot that I actually have to go into the actual garage. Oh, also another thing. You end up having whenever you end up getting a blueprint, you end up having the Shiva, the Sylph, and the Ahriman. They look exactly like their enemies, and I want to say, their actual counterparts from Final Fantasy. It's the closest you're ever going to get to actual Final Fantasy enemies, guys. I don't know. Anyways, BRB.
Yeah, that's one fine-looking barbecue pit.
Okay, and we are sort of done. I mean, I couldn't really make a decent one, but this is that. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna showcase this. Wow, this looks glorifiedly terrible. I can make that look so much better, but as of right now, I don't even have the freaking components to even make it even look better. So yeah, that was an entire, part in itself. Alright, so before we actually leave, considering the fact that it took me an entire whole 9 minutes. That's great. I'm actually gonna go ahead and deliver the mailbox. We need 2 more left, and I think I know where the last 2 are, but we'll actually get those when we have the capabilities to. Yeah, we don't, alright, there's one more in the area that we can't access yet. And then there's one more, which I kind of forget what that one... No, actually, no, I know what that one is. That one, we have to do another level to be able to get that one. So, yeah. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. I hear there's a great reward for winners. Alright, now, here's the thing. You can do the Coliseums as early as possible to be able to obtain any sort of rare items or any sort of abilities or whatever. We're gonna attempt it, because my confidence in trying to be able to do the Coliseum stuff early is about as interesting as me screwing it up. But alright, so let's actually go back to the Coliseum. Welcome back to the Coliseum. Let's see who we have to fight for today. We have to fight the Shadow Battalion, the Wild Corps, the Indomitable, Hard Hitters, Nightwalker, Magic Alert, Big Feet, Monkey and Magic, and Jungle Vice, and ourselves. Alright, so the Coliseum, unlike in Birth by Sleep's Mirage Arena, is completely different. First off, you have Donald and Goofy with you. There are two different things that you can do. You can do the time attack, or you can do Sora alone. Sora alone and time attack you have to do. It's optional. You don't really have to do it, but I recommend you doing it because you end up getting rare items to boot. So we're actually fairly good to go for this for the most part, as long as we use magic accordingly and we don't, get our butts whooped instantly. So the Jungle Vice consists of Power Wilds and Soldiers. So I'm gonna say this now: Thunder is gonna be your best friend for this entire friggin' run. But Donald, I already know that he's going to die, and I don't really trust him. But yeah, I do like the Coliseum. It's alright. When I'm doing time attack and Sora alone, I'm gonna cut all of that because you guys don't want to see that. Either that or I'm gonna cut it or just speed it through. I don't know. What do you guys want? You guys want me to... I'm gonna cut it for the first thing, and then I guess ask if you guys want me to speed it up later on. But no, honestly, it doesn't really matter. You're just seeing the same thing twice, so I don't know. Maybe I might just cut it out because it really is pointless in me just showcasing the same exact battles twice. It's like you've seen them already, so it's like whatever. Anyways, Big Feet. Now, Big Feet can actually do a lot of damage, and we do need to be careful for him. We do showcase the power of the warp drive, so that's cool. As I said, he can hurt, and do want to be careful. I say that as I get hit twice, so that's cool. League. Oh god. Alright, get rid of your feet. Feet is being annoying. These feet are not made for walking indeed. Ow. You suck, sir. Thank you, Donald. You gave me arrow when I really didn't need it. Like, seriously, you could have given me arrow as we were fighting the damn thing, but whatever. And then we got Magic Alert, which should be relatively easy to get rid of as long as the fires don't go all over the place. Thank you! It's like, as long as the fires don't go all over the place, we should be Gucci. I'm actually gonna heal myself, because I don't trust myself. Because there are attacks that will do some heavy-hitting attacks. And Donald, you're actually living. I'm actually proud of you. And you also healed yourself. Very proud of you. You're being smart. That means that the death counter people are sad. No, don't worry. Donald will still get one-shotted by Bull, so don't worry about it. Anyways, I want to take care of you first, because you seem to be a bigger threat. I still don't have guard on, but you know what? That's fine. I also don't have scan. Alright, another thing I should mention. Since you're playing Final Mix, you guys are probably a little bit more familiar with how the level up system of abilities work. You would have already learned scan by now. Like, I'm gonna say this now, you would have already learned scan. The problem as to why we haven't learned scan yet is mainly because of the fact that since we are playing on Final Mix, most of the new abilities that we're learning, like Stun Impact, because that wasn't in the original game, and another move named Sliding Dash, that also wasn't in the original game. There's also more moves such as Spiral Sweep, or whatever it's called. That's not in the original game. So essentially, they replaced some abilities that you learn as you leveled up. So that's kind of the main problem. Alright, for this section here, you want to get rid of the green Requiems, because the green Requiems will continuously keep healing the large bodies, and that is not cool. They don't attack, like I said, they don't do any sort of attack at all. They have no attacks. Like, all they do is just sprinkle stuff on you. That doesn't do anything. Not to my knowledge. I don't even know why they even sprinkle anything at you. It's kind of weird, really. Okay, that time that did not work. Alright, guess my strategy for killing you guys did not work. Dolan, you gotta jump. You guys are as bad as the AI in Final Fantasy. Ow. And by Final Fantasy, I mean Final Fantasy 14. I mean, the AI has gotten better now. Their AI program, they actually dodge AoEs, so that's interesting. There I go on a Final Fantasy 14 tangent. I just cannot stop. I just love Final Fantasy 14. That I miss it so much because I can't play it because I lack moolah. Seriously, that actually legitimately makes me sad. You guys have no idea how addicted I am in that game. I mean, I don't really post a lot of tweets about it, but I do kind of talk about it a lot whenever it comes to step. Okay. You, hand, go away. Hey, we did it. Cool. Now, I'm not going to do Soar alone or time attack until I come back, mainly because I don't have enough strength to be doing this as of right now. So don't expect me to actually, you know, win this. Another thing, get rid of this guy, because he hurts, like, really bad. I'm gonna heal, because I don't trust that. I don't trust that attack. That attack is his most damaging attack on this mode. And he's kind of a douche about it. And he is dead. Alright, cool. Now I don't have to worry about him too much. Go away. You guys are not weak to anything. Because you have no earth magic. But I can get rid of you guys instantly, so I don't really care. And go ahead. And we're done. And that's it. That is the end of the Phil Cup. Normal. And then we have Sora alone, and then we have time attack. Oh yeah, we kicked the crap out of it. We're not done yet, obviously, mainly because, I don't know, it didn't really take too much time. I don't know how long this is going to be, considering the fact that it took me 9 minutes, and I'm not good at subtracting. Oh yeah, so if you manage to defeat Phil Cup, you end up getting gravity. I never thought you'd do it. Not bad. Phil, you're just as stubborn as ever. Don't pretend you're not happy for them. Now, kid, you still got a long way to go. Next round's starting soon. Next time, it'll be real thing. But sadly, he said the next round's starting soon. He's actually lying. You can't really do any other round. But when you do select the Phil Cup again, there will be an option to say Sora alone or time attack. Sora alone is self-explanatory, and time attack is also self-explanatory. So, yeah, you're not really missing much. Alright, so we're going to actually head into this warp hole right here. And you guys are probably wondering, oh, Chip is actually going to tell us. Equip on the radar gummy, note bottom left corner. And now we have the capability. Oh, God, this is terrible. I need to change that because I can't shoot nothing. I think that's probably the reason why I never put these guns on my ship, because I forgot that they go in a diagonal angle. They don't go straight. Oh, man, it's terrible. Whatever. It still works. Anyways, to be able to get to the other world, we need to actually head into this warp hole. And you notice how fast we're moving, right? Yeah, it's a little bit more fluid, and I like it. But the enemies still friggin' hurt. I'm not sure it's because I lack the essence of defense. That's probably what it is. Probably like the essence of defense. Damn. I'm actually kind of sad. Now, the guns that I do have on do a lot of damage. Sadly, though, the drawback is that they don't shoot straight. So, which I don't understand that. I guess what I have to do, no, I don't even know how we even make them shoot straight, unless I turn them into a position where they're shooting straight. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. Also, you guys probably noticed something. I have lasers. Lasers take up your power meter, that blue bar that you see on the corner. You don't have that right away because you kind of have to end up obtaining it. You actually end up seeing a lock-on cursor on enemies. When you press the triangle button, you actually shoot a homing laser. So, that's cool. Anyways, welcome to Agrabah.
And the keyhole?
The Heartless are searching for it now. I'm certain we'll find it soon enough. So that just leaves...
Jafar! I've looked everywhere for Jasmine. She's disappeared like magic.
The girl is more trouble than she's worth.
You said you had things under control.
Agrabah is full of holes for rats to hide in. But why worry about Princess Jasmine? With her, or without her, surely this world will be ours when we find the keyhole.
We need all 7 princesses of heart to open the final door. Any fewer is useless.
Well, if the princess is that important, we'll find her. Find Jasmine and bring her to me at once.
Don't steep yourself in darkness too long. The heartless consume the careless.
Your concern is touching, but hardly necessary.
Anyways, immediately as we come in, we end up getting greeted by the locals. And man, do they suck. Now, oh, wow, Donald, you got one shot. Excellent. This is foreboding. This is definitely foreboding. All right, now, this is at this point, this is kind of when Kingdom Hearts difficulty kind of gets a little bit on the annoying side. Well, that's mainly my own fault. I am going to go back to Traverse Town real quick after we gotten out of this, because Donald got friggin' one-shotted. He did not even survive. That is a damn shame. Anyways, those enemies that we just met are... I don't remember their names. So, what is it? Jiminy, help me. They are called... Oh, they are literally just called bandits. I thought they had a different name. No, they're just literally glorified bandits. Alright, that's it. Alright, whatever. Okay. And, okay, that's it. Whatever. Anyways, Agrabah is actually a pretty... I want to say it's a big area, not too big on, and not really, not hugely annoyingly big, but you can go ahead and hit these vase to be able to obtain some wonderful moolah, and, well, we're also going to meet another annoying enemy, but for right now, I'm going to head back to Traverse Town, and I'm going to just call it a part right now. So when I get back, I will go ahead and, I will kind of have, like, a showcase of what I'm actually going to be buying. And then you guys can go ahead and see and you know, judge it by whatever means. Anyways, I've been C6, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Laters!